Color plays a major factor in what we see. When working with customers, it is necessary to identify color rendering and temperature they are expecting in the end. There are two main charts used when determining color, the CRI and the CCT. Let's first look at the Color Rendering Index, or CRI. This index is divided into three categories: excellent, good, and poor. In the excellent category, the 100 score is given to the incandescent lamp because it tends to be the most natural to the human eye. All other lamps score downward from 100 on the CRI index. An incandescent is commonly used as task lighting and ceiling fixtures. Another example is the tungsten halogen. It is commonly used in track lighting to highlight or spotlight determined areas, and tungsten halogen lamps are also used as accent lights in retail stores. So naturally, our eyes are drawn to this type of lighting. And from this point on, other lamps tend to favor certain wavelengths, thus giving them a lower score on the CRI, such as the second category labeled good right here, because these lamps are a little less natural to our eyes. An example would be a cool white fluorescent with a rating of 65. These are typically used to light up workshops and are also used in schools. And the third category is labeled poor right here, because these lamps generally use one color of the spectrum, typically yellow. These lights work great where color rendering is not important. An example is a high-pressure sodium light right here with a rating of 21 on the CRI. They are typically used for lighting up roadways and parking lots. Now I'm going to switch screens and we'll talk about the CCT. The correlated color temperature, known as CCT, which is a temperature rating scale, is measured in degrees Kelvin. The CCT is also divided into three categories or tones: cool, neutral, and warm. Starting with the cool tones, the higher color temperature lighting comes in at 4100 Kelvin or higher, and they tend to enhance blues, dull reds, and they impart a bluish tint to whites and greens. You find these used in offices, in schools, institutions, and any other visually demanding work environment. Next is the neutral tones, and they have a very narrow color temperature rating. A neutral tone enhances all colors, and these lamps are commonly used in showrooms and supermarkets. In the warm tones category, the color temperature comes in at 3000 kelvins or less, and they tend to enhance reds, and they dull the blues, and they impart a yellowish tint to whites and greens. And you'll find these used in restaurants and specialty shops, private offices, and in residential settings. Remember, color requirements depend on the application and the personal preferences of the area that you are illuminating. Well, that's it. This has been a quick review of the CRI and the CCT.